SDC. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. All right. So what do we got here today? So last week or earlier this week, maybe it was over the weekend. I honestly don't remember. I played Esper Enchantments, and at the end we came away with the thought that it's a really powerful deck that with some tuning might be able to be actually playable. Hello, hello. So this is where I sort of took it. I wanted to see if I couldn't figure it out, do the thing. So I went ahead and we dropped Jace and some other things. Were you around? I wasn't around, but I have watched it, and I did take a couple things from it in a way. So I cut a couple D spheres for a couple cast out. Yeah, he played green white and not this. Cast out cycles on one, which is pretty important, and it being 4 mana is actually a benefit for us because it means it doesn't blow up to abrupt decay. So that's nice. I still wanted some D-Sphere though, because sometimes boards are scary. Notes from the green-white enchantment list. I didn't include Safety Sphere because I just don't... I think we can control the board a little bit better than that deck. I still like our Starfield of Nyx sigil split. The green-white one has it flipped, where they have 3 sigils and one Starfield. This deck puts a lot of stuff in its graveyard, so Starfield is a lot better here. And I think this is kind of a clunky win condition in this deck, so I don't hate having it, but I like our focus being on the graveyard a little bit more. So the general idea is we're a Doom Foretold deck, and we're going to take advantage of them sacrificing stuff and us putting enchantments in our graveyard through Doom Foretold, Search for Azcanta, and Monastery Siege, plus like Legendary on Oath of Kaya or whatever, by reanimating all our stuff with Starfield of Nyx. So that's the basic idea here. It's kind of like a combo control deck in a way, where the combo is Starfield of Nyx plus enchantments. I've come to see this pile of cards. Well, welcome. So let's get into a league. I believe the deck is correct, but I didn't check. Okay, yeah, it's right. All right. 30 event tickets. Oh, I see what's happening. I was like, why do I need so much? All right. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, and another card that I meant to mention. What was the thing called? Demonic Pact. We added Demonic Pact to the list because that card's great, and we have a lot of ways to deal with it before the last trigger goes off. So that's good for us. This is a 1-land hand. Okay, bye, cat. Wife's home, so bye, cat. This is a 1-land hand, and it's not untapped, so we can't cycle cast out. So pretty easy mulligan in that sense. Put 24 lands in your deck, they said. Everything will work itself out, they said. How? How is this possible? Good lord. All right, 1... That. Sure. Like, this means any untapped land we get to play this onto. And if it's a blue source, we can start playing everything that's in our hand. Temple of Deceit. So that means they're playing Ad Nauseam. Oh, wait. Wrong format. Wrong format. Yeah. Untapped blue source on top. Let's go. They... Boo. What did they do? They topped. That's scary. Yep. Yep. Yeah, exactly. So there's Sultai. Sultai what? Growth Spiral, you say? So I don't want to yield through their turn because they might Thoughtseize me. And I definitely want to concede to a Thoughtseize. Sultai Field is a good thought. Do we just keep playing or do we concede? Like I could Hallowed Fountain search for Azcanta, which isn't terrible. Um, you know what? I like playing Magic, so I'm gonna attempt to do the thing. That's true too. It does make us look kind of controlling with search and cast out. Like, who knows? We're just Esper control with a bad opening hand. Who's ever heard of that before? Esper and Miss Land Drops. I've never heard of this combo. They're kind of not doing a whole lot too, which is good for us. Would you like to put no? I would like to keep this in my hand. Thank you. Ooh, are they gonna counter me? Sure. Ah. A jig through time, you say? Okay. Do I just draw here? Like, they don't have a creature land in play. They're not playing any sort of hasty things in these colors, I don't think. White border lands, though. Hey, nothing wrong. Everyone has their own thing, okay? If they want to play white bordered lands, yeah, I think we want more lands. Like, if we could get packed down next turn, I think we're in a good spot. So that's a land. Lumbering Falls points towards like reclamation of some sort. Vraska. Yeah. Sure. Do I need 4 mana this turn? Oh, okay. So I can Starfield plus D-Sphere. I don't hate that. Look at me. I have lands now. Look at me. I'm Sandra D. Give him the D. Look, I actually got decent lands. I went out and I bought 20 each of a certain type of land so that all my lands could match. The gig is up, right? We played Starfield Mystic. Because I was just like, I'm tired of looking at my lands, so I'm gonna just pick one of each land. They're all old school Zendikar. Because I kind of like this frame. Like, I don't really, I'm not picky, but this frame is kind of neat. You've pushed my friend. Of note, we only have 4 creatures in our deck, and they're all Starfield Mystic. Oh no, my Teferi is dead. Unless they just get aggressive. Nope. They did not get aggressive. Thoughtseize. Haha, we've got them. We've dealt 2 damage to them. Yep, they took the good card. Look at that. We drew the black source. Quick flash of blood. It has hexproof. It has hexproof. Dark Petition, you say? They know what's in my hand, so it doesn't matter. What have they Dark Petitioned for? Another Vraska. A different Vraska. That gets the old Vraska back. Okay. Neat. Neat. Seasons Past. Ooh, yeah, that's a good thought. You know what's good against Seasons Past, though? Let's talk about Leylight of the Void, shall we? Alright. This Baffling Ends felt pretty not good. I kind of don't mind Thought Seizes of my own. I'm going to cut a couple D-Sphere because they have... what was the word I'm looking for? Oh, they might have Abrupt Decay in their deck, so I think they have 4 mana Vraska, which can just kill it, so I like Cast Out over D-Sphere there. I think we can cut one of these and maybe one of these, since our curve is not. Our curve is not. All right. Wait, did I get different? No, it's just doing the thing where it's like on match. Oh, no, I did. Okay, so I have 2 Lorwyn and then 1 Masters. So even though it's the same art, the font is slightly different. All right, anyway. Explain quality. How? How is this a thing that is happening? Yeah, I'll keep it. It sucks, but I'll keep it. Oh, we got these. I'm gonna bottom this Hallowed Fountain because I don't like it. For those unaware, I rent my cards, and I have no agency over which ones they give me. So sometimes I end up with mismatched cards. It happens. It happens. In the words of Starfield Mystic, just the big shrug mood. Oh, well, now I feel awkward for having let on this. They paid 2. What on earth? Oh, they might push this. So actually, I'm going to just go ahead and Thoughtseize them. Show me your secrets. The Shuffler truth being exposed. Exactly. Exactly. It's that darn Shuffler. All right. Dark Petition, Dig Through Time, Opt, and Cletus. Wow, that was really... I think I just take Dig. It's the scariest thing they have. Yep. And sure, they get to opt. It's my brother, cousin Cletus. Anyone watch Keenan and Kel when they were growing up? What was it? What was the name of the guy at the end of the show? Like at the end credits, was it Cletus? Was it like, hey Cletus, the show's over. Oh yeah, kick it. I don't know. Oh, interesting. So now we get to do this. And again, I'm just going to draw a card. Ooh, that was a good one. Yeah, again, I think I'm just going to play my card advantage here. Port Town. What did I reveal off of Port Town? Anyone remember what I revealed? It doesn't tell me what I revealed. Grave. I revealed Grave. Okay. We want... So the 2 modes, cons is loot at your upkeep, and dragons is it costs 2 more to target your stuff. So we're going to choose cons because we wish to loot. It actually does not tell you what you revealed with Port Town. So I did not plus my Teferi. Oh my god, I was so focused on the Port Town. Yeah, in the log. I'm looking at the log, and it just says Marty Punker played Port Town. Marty Punker cast Teferi. Check the revealed zone. Oh, neat. Okay. That was a good draw. That was a fantastic draw. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast my second one here. Take it back. Is that a good draw? Was that a good draw? Unintuitive interface, right? It's the best. It's literally the best interface we have for some formats, okay? Bury the Port Town. Why Esper over Bant? Because I wanted to. Demonic Pact, Oath of Kaya, all sorts of neat cards. Oh, I can shock this in to do that? Okay. And I already plus that. Neat. Hey, do you know what Starfield Mystic is really good at doing? Blocking this stupid thing. I notably don't have anything in my graveyard to get back yet, but that's fine. My Teferi? But my Teferi can eventually... Ooh, gain life. Can eventually bounce this. Oh, they get a zombie, right? That's kind of sad. Shrug. This is the beginning of your draw step. Okay, well, we do get to... If we discard a Starfield or an enchantment for Starfield, then we can just reanimate it at the beginning of your upkeep. Never mind. That doesn't work how I said it did. Never mind, it's dead anyway. I'll get you next time, gadget. I think we might be dead. I think we have thoroughly died. I shouldn't have played that. Why did I play that? Because I shouldn't have. What do I do best? Play things I shouldn't. Hey, bud. You want to get back in your bed so the internet can see you? All right. Well, we lost game 1 because mulligans are a thing that exist. We're losing game 2 because card draw variance is a thing that exists. This looks like a pile I'm a fan of. Monastery Siege. Yeah. Monastery Siege for sure. I like blaming game mechanics instead of my play patterns. It makes me feel secure in my... I'm just going to concede. Yeah. You got it. You got it. It makes me feel secure in my playability. My playability is really bad. I just like streaming. Hey, bud. What's up? Come on. Come on. Come on, bud. Oh, what are you doing? You got your stupid paw. Oh, here we are. I mean, I put 24 lands in the deck, and we saw 7, 6, 5, and then a 7. Yeah, so we saw 4 hands with 1 land or fewer. Whoa, cat. That is not... There he is. So this hand is pretty good, right? Right. He like jumped off my chest, and the bed that he jumped onto slid into one of the lights that I have. Oh, don't Thoughtseize me. Okay. They didn't Thoughtseize me. Oh, is this like the Sultai sort of... Yeah. Okay. Digging it. So much cat hair everywhere. Yeah, okay. So this is the Sultai what's that stupid card called? Prized Amalgam deck. With like narcs and stuff. No. I would like to keep that. Thank you. I'm not a cop. I don't really want to play this because, like, I could plus... I think I just want to play this so that I can play Doom Foretold next turn and have this to sacrifice to it. Yeah, that doesn't sound terrible. Kill some with their mild pressure, gain 3 life, pass the turn. Buddy, you're just sitting there. Look, like they can't even see you. Look at this guy. He's just like, what am I doing with my life? Just staring off into nothingness. Grizzly Salvage. Yep. Oh, yeah, it's got Driven to Despair in there. Yep. Yep. We will certainly put that into our graveyard. Oh, this is going to help them, isn't it? Because it's gonna mill them 3 because of this dying. This is another Leyline of the Void matchup, though. That's neat. I suppose. Just do it. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm definitely going to do it. I guess this should be popped out. What did they hit? They hit Haunted Dead of note. A couple of them, actually. And they still have... Oh, they picked up Scrap Heap Scrounger. Got it. All right. We will hit that one. No, we will keep that. I am really good at tapping mana. Of note, you can sacrifice Doom Foretold to its own ability. I'm gonna plus here. Yeah, because they can flashback Haunted Dead here, they're gonna have. Oh, I should have played this actually. That was a mistake. So they're gonna have to sacrifice one of these, because I think they're gonna flashback both. And if they have Prized Amalgam in their hand, then they get to get those into play as well, which is a neat interaction. You discard Prized Amalgam, bring back Haunted Dead, and then the Prized Amalgam sees that you brought back Haunted Dead. Yeah, so they should just have 2 spirits here, but instead they're going to have a 2/2 and 2 spirits. I'm kind of like fueling them is the problem with game 1 here. Despair. Until end of turn, creature you control gain menace, and whenever this creature... Okay. That player discards a card. Alright, so that means they're not attacking Teferi? Question mark? Oh, and then they get to also draw cards. Sure. I kind of don't mind discarding my hand. Like, them drawing cards sucks for sure. Yeah, I should have played that Doom Foretold out. I would like this to go on the stack first. No. Sacrifice Doom Foretold. Oh, this doesn't really do a whole lot here, huh? It will next turn, though. It will next turn. Or not next turn, but if they ever get Prized Amalgam. Gosh, this all goes back to that turn where I didn't do the thing I wanted to do. Creeping Chill. 2 Narcomoebas. Oh boy. This is going how I would define as poorly. Yeah, that goes there. Sure, I'll flip it. Gives me more mana. I was hoping to draw a D-Sphere. Yeah, I think we're just dead, huh? So the joke was if you draw a D-Sphere and a land somehow, or if you draw a D-Sphere, right? We have 3 lands in play, so you play D-Sphere, you hit all their spirits, and then you bounce it with Teferi, draw an untapped land, hit like Narcomoeba or Stitcher Supplier, and then you're still dead on board. So yeah, cool. Even my sweet plan didn't work. Even my sweet plan didn't work. So definitely Leyline of the Void. Each opponent. So yeah, Sanctity doesn't matter. Baffling End is interesting. This is too slow. Oh, I didn't actually add in the cards. Come on. Thank you. Cut one of those. Cut a Demonic Pact. One more cut. Just sort of trimming around the edges, you could say. I think I'll just go down to 2 of these. All right. Wait, why are my voids not in here? Come on. Come on. I want an oh no button, right? I want Supreme Verdict as like a, oh no, we goofed. All right. I think I did all that correctly, but it was being weird. This is a close hand that doesn't have Leyline, so it's a mulligan. I don't want to necessarily mulligan to Leyline, but I'm also not afraid to do that. Let's take one more mulligan, because this is another close hand. It does have Cast Out that I could cycle to get a 3rd land, which would kind of put me in business. I feel like this is a hand you should keep. Yeah. Yeah, responsible people keep this. Let's be responsible. Why? Don't do this. Cast this on your turn. They are now seeing 1 fewer card than they would if they waited. Just gonna do this now. Doesn't matter. Ooh, a land. We hit the land. We made the right decision. Look at that. This is the maximum dominance once upon a time, right? During your upkeep. Like, okay. Sure. Instantly hit the Creeping Chill. And a couple cards that don't matter. Like, we start the game at 15. They start at 23. Okay, sure. Oh. Grizzly Salvage. Angler, Stitcher, Scrap Heap. So they... what did they pick up? Satyr? No? I don't know. Oh, we have an oh no button. We have our oh no button. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, you kind of hope to... I boarded 1 out, but we need Doom Foretold for our deck to work, and you're hoping that Leyline of the Void will help you push through the benefit you're giving them. So it is kind of awkward, I admit. We do have the combo of Demonic Pact plus Teferi, which is nice. These 5 cards, Supplier, Pithing Needle, Prized Amalgam. Oh, they hit their Prized Amalgam. Look at that. And they put Stitcher Supplier in their hand. Here's Stitcher Supplier. Oh, they hit Narcomoeba, so they get Prized Amalgam back. Okay, draw a card. Oh, Leyline of the Void. I would love to keep that. Just gonna bin this. Alright. So the plan here is to Teferi, bounce this, lose to Teferi, whatever. Another Leyline of the Void. Notably, this doesn't exile what's already in their graveyard, and they already have quite a bit, but I think we can manage. Are we discarding? Is that... No, they draw a card. Yep, we're discarding. We're discarding 3 cards. Lordy lord. They're also discarding. Oh, look. Prize Amalgam. Scrap Heap Scrounger. Let's talk about things that are too late. Let's talk about things that are too late. Like, maybe the benefit of not having Starfield of Nyx is, or, you know, having Sigil of the Empty Throne as your win con instead of Starfield of Nyx is you can play Rest in Peace. Because Rest in Peace would be about 1,000,000 times better right now. Yeah. Yep. And then they can still Scrap Heap, get Prized Amalgam back. So our out is exactly not that. Wow, how is this going worse than the first time we played it? I don't understand. We cut cards that were objectively bad in the deck and put cards that are objectively good into the deck. And here we are, winless. I could see it being where what I was saying, where like you just want a different win condition so that you can play Rest in Peace. Yeah, Sphere. I considered Sphere safety, but like it wouldn't have helped us there a whole lot because we weren't able to stick anything. We didn't even get to 5 mana, right? We were stuck on 4 and we were dead. Like that deck has 8 different creatures that reduce the cost of enchantments, so having a bunch of 5 mana enchantments is fine. But we only have the 4 2-drops. Wow. Unable to queue. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get there. I promise. I can't promise that. Can't promise that. We'll try, though. We'll definitely try. Oh, he stopped standing up. I should look at my OBS when I'm moving his camera instead of at the stream so that I can see it in real time. There we go. Oh, we lost a coin flip. Not that it's mattered. I wonder if Pioneer's O2 bracket has... Yeah. I mean... Yeah, can you keep this? Yes, you can keep this. Cool. So we went 0-2 into the 3-2 yesterday, or a couple days ago, so... How? What did I say? I don't remember. I'm forgetful. Basic Planes. Hopeful Eidolon. Oh, is this like a really janky, what you call it? Wow. What? All right, well, I, I, I think I've had enough. No. I apparently passed through my first turn and then discarded my land play. So, great interface, intuitive, really sweet, fun stuff. I just threw... How do I get to the stupid thing? I just... How do you...
What is happening?
No. How do you get to the screen where you can drop? Okay. No. Don't you dare.
Did they update it?
No. Well, that screen is different, but it's been there since I started.
Oh, it looks different.
Yeah. Play, yeah, that's really dumb though how it does that. Like I just wanted to get to this screen. I didn't want to. All right. Well, butts. Lots and lots of butts. That was dumb. I'm sorry I did that to you. My deepest apologies for my sloppy play, bad deck building, and not knowing how to use Magic Online's crappy interface. If you want to see a good enchantment deck, I do have a recommendation. Go to YouTube, look up Jeff Hoagland. He's got a where is it? He's got this deck here, green white enchantments. Boop. Go there, watch that one. That deck is great. This deck isn't, I guess. It's probably good, and I played poorly / was not prepared for the two decks we faced. But yeah, I'm kind of off it now, so I'm going to call it there.